Nafany with a Glock smoke. He dropped over the P250 as well. And we are underway. Map 2, FaZe with a 1-0 lead in the series here in the round of 12.
karrigan, good shot to start it off. Clean and concise, but he gets traded out. Inters gets the response. Brokey now trying to cover this crossfire setup. Twist came back from Catwalk. Gets one on his way back to the site. Brokey's still alive, so don't be misled by the fact that the HUD suggests it's a 2-on-2. It's not. There's still a third. As Twist goes down, Brokey has kept himself alive by falling back inside of the checker room. No, take that back. Excuse me. He's at the pillar. I thought he went all the way back through the door, so he's still inside of the site. They have to find him, but his teammates looking directly at him to get the information based on his position. As he swings out, Exile will punish him. They're not able to get the trade immediately. Bomb planted. And they should know both have come through the window as Rain gets dropped. It's Rops, the man who is incredible on Inferno, that has to try and go against Exile, who tags him up, but not nearly enough. Down to 89. It's all about time and space at this point with the bomb ticking away. No kit for Rops, and no life either. Great shot from Exile. Much better start.
Well played 1v1 as well. The reposition is fantastic. Rops just loses track of him, and even though he has a good peek there, a good fight to take, Exile is able to win it out. 3 kills and a very grindy piss around at that B bomb site. 1-0 for players. Good to see them get out to a positive start. Maybe help shake some of the jitters loose after that map 1 beatdown. Exile doing a phenomenal job in this recovery of the round. Got a full investment from FaZe. They've bought Deagles. Brokey's going to stick without armor for the AWP. karrigan on the scout. Mid control as Hobbit, Nafany, and Shiro stream out towards top mid.
Nade's going to be likely to do damage. It does put Hobbit down to 54, so that one nailed Hobbit. I thought it would get 2, but I think Nafany just got around the edge of the boxes in time to get away from that. He'll push down to the bottom side of the middle with a Mac 10.
Rain's actually got a deep angle in towards Palace as well, so they have a decent amount of information at the A bomb site, which is why they're able to stick around in mid so much, and that's going to be a powerful position the later this round goes, if Rain's able to maintain that intel. karrigan peeking towards connector. Twist and Rops can work together on Catwalk. As Twist plays the corner, Rops can hop over in towards ladder room if they want to double up on any kind of a play there, but it's not going to be coming from that direction. 4 players from players lined up in upper B. Hobbit just lurking in middle with about half health.
Exile checks corner. Comes back out. Brokey tags. That's going to put him very low. It allows Inters to collect, but Rops doing the same damage that Twisted capitalized on. Still the kills level. It's a 2 versus 2. AK Galil for Inters and Shiro respectively, but Rain, now having picked up a Galil, has karrigan's scout to work with, and that scout can be oh so deadly. Shiro's going to start it off, though. No deadly dealt this time, as it is another round for the players.
Yeah, and they're going to be okay with that, obviously, but it's got to be, I mean, from a spectator perspective, it's like, oh man, FaZe is making pretty much any buy be dangerous. Their crossfires, they're executing so well. We saw it on Inferno, we're seeing it now here. Even with some decent kills from Inters, the Deagles ringing out and doing great work to bring that into a 2-on-2 to begin with. Some pistols upgraded. A couple more Deagles. A pair of dualies.
I knew you were going to say it. I was like, did you say some pistols and not mention the dualies?
I was going to bring, yeah, don't worry, I'm going to get there. I might just kind of switch things up so, you know, you're not used to it as much.
I'm on edge? Got it, yeah.
Keep you on your toes.
What a great in-game leading strategy.
Am I the in-game leader of this partnership?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay. Nafany going to be jumping up. Oh, nope. He's going to miss that jump, and it might be a good thing. It might have saved his life, and it does. He does control onto Rops. Exile is the only one here. He's gained access down towards Van and a pair of kills. This is what you like to see. A little bit more assertiveness, obviously, against unarmored pistols, and they know it. So there's really no fear in the gameplay. But that's kind of been the conversation around players throughout their run, throughout their transition from that online dominance last year into trying to make it work on LAN. Isn't so much, you know, the team stuff. It's just individually sometimes don't seem as assertive and as comfortable as we've seen them in the past in the online game. So still trying to figure that one out, and they're going to need it. They're going to need all the assertiveness, all the confidence in their own plays here on Mirage if they want to take us to a third map. 3-0, and the AWP is out in Brokey's hands.
And they'll go immediately toward the window with Twist's M4. Hobbit holding inside of the apartment position just to be sure if anyone dare push through Palace, they would be caught off immediately. Doesn't want to make contact yet. He's just holding to make sure his teammates can get position at A main should they take that position, because right now, very spread out across the map and not a lot of contact being made yet from the T's. They'll smoke off toward the bottom side of connector. Window as well. Actually cross it over, excuse me, it was just the window smoke. I thought I saw a second one being thrown from Horseshoe, but they didn't line that up. Now we'll get a smoke that goes that direction.
Still a good amount of nades for players to make something happen. Obviously lining up to try and split this A bomb site. Rops is here at top connector. Rain playing on top of the balcony, and you've got Brokey's op lying in wait. Rops comes right through. Nathany never expected it. Great play from Rops. Ooh, a good smoke as well. Hobbit's given up his position with the spam. That might start to help FaZe put the puzzle together of what's coming, but it's a 5-on-4.
Twist still holding out inside of the window. Ooh, flash timing, Exile. Got a sniff of the shot toward the site. Nicely done up over the cinders to try and clear the fire position with the smoke advantage, but Brokey catches him when he gets there. Still on an open angle, was able to find it. Hobbit, though, does get Rain eventually, so that Palace battle goes the way of players. He's still alive with 2 HP. That gives them now a 2-on-3, but it's going to be so desperate. Inters has to do all the work. He's tagged up. Hobbit, though, somehow gets Brokey. That's with the 2 HP. It's all on to karrigan.
Nade.
What a turn on this. That nade is massive, though, because Hobbit, he got the bomb down. Oh, my goodness. He was not the one that was planting. He just tagged him through the box. He has no idea, but he just did a substantial amount of damage. Inters goes down to 22 HP, and that means karrigan gets an easy shot when he peeks out.
What a tough fight. I actually thought the other guy was the planter. I thought karrigan just wanted it with the HE grenade. Inters does a phenomenal job of taking space in that A bomb site where the rest of his teammates are going down and taking fights. He's creeping up ever so slowly. It's almost a shame this has gone against him. There's the opening kill. Aggressiveness. I think Axel might have thought that Molotov would prevent that angle from being dangerous.
Okay, Hobbit, that's how you got the player at CT. Fair enough. He had 2 HP, and that's how he got it done.
Yeah, I cannot believe karrigan just tags Inters right in the face through the box. That's a little bit fortunate. You can even see karrigan laughing a little bit. 3-1. Money is a bit busted, though. Even in a loss, players can't be too shook up by that at the moment. They have to know they have FaZe on the ropes. This would be a phenomenal reset to get early on. It would extend the economic advantage of players into the middle portions of this half.
Window smoke, naturally. They're going to boost toward the ladder room on Catwalk. Rain's the one that they'll put up there. He has the MP9. So look for him to just try and close and quickly engage upon anyone that dare work up the Catwalk position. Exile's been unchecked. This is a kill. Done. See ya.
Ooh.
No one even watching it. Rain from Catwalk didn't see it, and I'm not sure what Rain's positioning was when they boosted him up in that position, because now Exile's able to lurk. karrigan's head removed as well. Twist is gone. Hobbit's got the kill onto him. They've just taken the entire map.
Yeah, without really using... These are all like just peeking into fights. Exile taking a lot of space. Not a whole lot of utility either. Oh, knife.
Wow.
Even
He's
getting
still
tagged.
got the knife off while getting tagged. There was communication, no turning around. He's low. They know that. They'll burn him alive. He gets the money for the knife, but yeah. His teammates like, oh, he's in the... Oh, he knifed you. That's
actually not too bad for Rain, considering he gets so much bonus money from the knife kill. That's going to help them be able to have a more sustained, more powerful buy in the next round. This is so cool. Just Exile taking over the round, completely deleting the entire middle portions of the map. And FaZe, once you lose that in that kind of a fashion, there's really no way for you to recover the round. Gotta be so happy. 4-1, 3-round lead for players, and they've relegated FaZe back to Deagles, but these are still dangerous, as we saw in the second round.
Deceiving, though, they can be. Even devious at times with the aim. As Shiro will sneak his way up toward the Catwalk and look through connector. Hobbit's gonna work his way up this time. This is where Exile got things started in the last round. Cross smoke Catwalk, there you go. That's what you were talking about. Swift punch to the jaw. karrigan comes out. Oh, his arm's not long enough. He does get away with the AK. Nearly cost him the time, though, because as he turns around, they're already working out the B apartments. He still gets the kill on Exile. Shiro AWP up close, turns him down, but look at the Inter's HP. He's tagged down to 6, saved by Shiro as well. This is not comfortable right now. They're in the site. They've committed to dropping through the apartment, so getting the bomb out of there is out of the question. They'll plant it instead. Shiro's doing all of the work. Getting it done at this point in time, but do they know Robs is this far in? He sees the shadow, tries to fire in, he'll get the shot, and who else other than Shiro again? 4th kill in the round.
Yeah, he needed to do everything, especially considering he had that weird, awkward battle with karrigan on Catwalk with the op to open it all up. That could have gone so wrong, and you could see how dangerous those deagles are, just holding angles as players walk into them. Just like the previous round, without a whole lot of nades, without a whole lot of flashbangs to take the danger away from those different off angles. And players might be lucky to get away with this one. Phenomenal shooting from Shiro across the whole map, even recovers the op at the end of the round as well. Round 7 coming in. Brokey back with the AWP. That's the benefit of the knife kill from Rain earlier.
So 5-1, much better for players this time than on Inferno. And again, another great T-sided start. You did mention it, this is their map choice. Twist trying to re-smoke back toward the front side of the site. Molotov already down a Palace entryway, but it's Rain that's going to catch Nafny off, and he's going to boost himself over top of Firebox to look at Tetris. That didn't really work out because he second-guessed himself, and Hobbit got the lineup clean and easily. As Axile works out from the underpass, they're trying desperately to rotate back over. That just means Rops is completely unaware. He's already spotted his head, but not the headshots until the second peek, and Rops never knew.
This is a great start from players. This is nothing crazy tactically, the way we saw FaZe dominate them on Inferno moving around the map. This is some flexing from individual players. That's the second time we've seen Inters just being able to body players at the 8 bomb site. I think it's the second or third time we've seen just a dry peek from the Palace player, able to eliminate one of the defenders inside of the bomb site. Good shooting from Hobbit as well. And when they're having this much success kind of creeping up and finding those kills, it's just going to activate guys like Axile who are lurking in towards middle. We saw him get aggressive and clear things on his own a few rounds ago. Now we see him play it passively and prevent anyone from FaZe from helping to recover the round. 5-round lead.
Nafny from way downtown with the MAC-10. We'll get a headshot on Rain at the bottom of middle. Inter's already aware that there's someone peeking in toward the inside of the Palace position. Gets the headshot on the second shoulder peek. Get the solder gun, Jason. I need to be rewired.
Yeah, apparently. 5-on-3. Players starting to look good. Inters is hitting some bangers. There's no real danger in this round at the moment. Everyone from players is lined up just to attack that A bomb site. Utility is going to be spent to get there. karrigan and Twist towards ladder room and window room. Brokey at the B bomb site, so nobody's even home. This round should be easy for players, and they're going to be thankful for that they don't have to contend with anything. Build up some more money. They're starting to get a bit rich. FaZe has got to be careful. Axel hears the rotate. Brokey's going to go down here. Good shot.
Hobbit already pressing forward, though, silently. Another site that's all theirs.
This is great. This is great what we're seeing from players, and this is kind of exactly what Maniac brought up on the desk. He just said, I'm going to stick with my prediction of players. I think coming into Mirage, we're going to see just a statement game out of these players, guys, as they reset and come into this and want to show that they're not going to go down without a fight. That's exactly what we have them saying right now. 6-round lead. Heading into round number 9.
Yeah, remarkably. I mean, the way that they're winning these rounds, the best round that FaZe have had since they won a round, obviously, was that pistol round. And they brought it to a one-on-one. Rops got cut out and Shiro did all the work. I mean, otherwise, it's been just dominant. The picks, the lineups, maybe FaZe have to consider that right now and think about how you can orchestrate and position yourselves as if you had pistols, but with better weapons.
No timeout yet from FaZe, and I think part of that has got to be the feeling that they're just saying, look, we're not getting like outplayed tactically, we're just getting outgunned right now. We're getting outshot at the moment, so we don't really need to talk over anything. Molotov blows up in the sky.
Lucy in the sky without the diamond. Tough angle for Shiro, but he's been hitting shots. They'll get across him.
He's looking for the jump, though. If Brokey actually peeks into this, it might just be a leg shot unless Shiro's quick enough to transfer it up so quickly. Brokey, though, obviously knowing the angle. There's a flashbang that can ruin Brokey's position.
karrigan. Catwalk. Should be able to hear the fact that Axile was transferring underneath. So Brokey might have the information. I'm not sure exactly if he was close enough or not, but might have the information that they are going to be in apartments. I'm pretty sure he's aware. He has not budged in his position. He has not flinched on his angle, and he's ready for the peek. He nails it, drops off. karrigan able to support. They work out catwalk, and karrigan, with a smoke down, is able to thwart that approach for now. The Molotov will extinguish the flames. That'll allow them back off further. Nafany times it well, but Brokey comes back out to cover karrigan despite taking HP, or rather a substantial loss of HP. Rain has already rotated, so the loss of Rops confirms the last player. Hobbit, they looked away. Wrong time to do so. Rain's able to swing it back and doubles up. He had to. They needed heroics considering the flash positioning, and it's all on to Hobbit. He's found Rain already. Brokey on 11 HP was the one that started this whole exchange and had to back away. They know it's the AWP. They know he's transferred away from the van to start out this round, and Hobbit's going to gamble that he's got time, therefore, to plant the bomb. Trajectory of the nade gives his position away, and Hobbit makes no mistake to put him down.
Great clutch from Hobbit. He lost a 1v1 earlier in the previous map. He gets it back here. This is great. This is great from players. Another tough round for them, but they're able to swing it out. Axile's having so much impact at the moment. 12 and 4 for him. 10 kills on Inters, 10 kills on Hobbit. They're doing phenomenal work, and FaZe still can't get a grip on the CT side. Now you're calling the timeout. Now you're calming everyone down and say, don't worry, we still have time to claw ourselves back into this round. We're going to have to make it into a comeback, obviously, but no time to panic just yet, as you still have a chance to keep this close going into the second half. Even with Brokey finding that opening kill on this attempted split, it's Nafany coming through the smoke that really puts the defense in a tough spot.
Sometimes in these timeouts, I mean, like you say, it's not a huge tactical issue right now.
Players have called a timeout right after FaZe's timeout.
All right, so they
got back-to-back double timeouts.
I was gonna say, sometimes it's, sometimes you just call the timeout. You don't say much if you're karrigan. Maybe Robin comes in with a few things to observe, but sometimes you just want to catch your breath. Just take a break, take a breather. You're not that far out of it. Like you're saying, that, it's 8-1. The scoreline's pretty one-sided, but it's just hit the shots. Close in the last round. Compose yourself, move on. Psychological reset as much as a tactical one.
Yeah, we just saw it on the camera too. No one really from players really having any kind of a conversation. Everyone's lips were sealed despite them
maybe that's what this is.
This is
like the counter psychological timeout.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you want a timeout? What timeout on your timeout? So then you overthink your timeout, and our timeout becomes more significant.
That's beautiful. Look at that head.
Yeah, you would say that. The similarities are striking.
Yeah, he obviously uses pre-shave oil. Well done.
I don't even know what that is, which I'm going to take as a win for me.
You'll find out soon enough.
Oh, okay, all right.
Give it a few years. Double scout on Twist and karrigan. Dangerous game. Tagged up, and actually karrigan's on the winning end of that exchange, and he wants to go back for more. Exile better be careful. All right, stalemate called. Both of them right above 40 HP, so not too shabby from both players. Inter's looking for a push. He might be able to find Rain, although Rain, with no action on the map and no calls out from his teammate, that pressure's being applied to B, is going to hold on to this off angle. Again, this deal can be so effective. I think he hears the footsteps. He knows they're coming. He goes for the peek. He's oh no! Oh no! Not a third. Exile's already tagged up from karrigan. Rain's going to go for more with just a deagle, shutting down T-Spawn. And yeah, he's done everything he could, and now he's opened up space on the other side of the map as well as Brokey pushes up. Oh, out of the double timeout.
Rain has 7 kills, and 4 of them at least have been on deagles. I want to say 5, in fact. That's how his contributions have gone this game. He's so good with that weapon, but man, oh man. Again, FaZe with lesser weapons looking dangerous. Rops will catch out Nafany this time. Exile managing to kill only on Rain so far. And Rops aware that they've come up connector, but not able to find Hobbit. So they pulled this back to just a one-man advantage. Oh my. That got awkward. Twist still finds Exile, but the AK tracing him through the box has Hobbit in another clutch. How many 1vx situations is Hobbit gonna have to play today? 7 seconds. I don't think he can get there. This one's over. He can't get to the bomb in time.
Oh, no. He was so convinced there was someone up in Palace as well. I don't think he ever knew where Brokey was, who'd never had to do anything in this round. What a great steal away from Rain. Just took so much time to recover the scenario, but even that being said, even in a loss, you got to give props to, again, the individual play of Hobbit to bring that round back. A few more seconds, and that would have been very, very doable. This is incredible. Not a whole lot of time to line up that second one. If he'd gotten the third, I think we all would have lost our minds.
I love how stoic Rain is too, right?
Yeah.
Just, yeah, cool. Fist bump.
Job done.
Yeah, nailed 2 amazing headshots. Brokey this time underpass position. Exile to play against this. So a different setup once more. Tried to bait him in a little further. Brokey's aware. Oh, that smoke is gonna... Oh, I wasn't sure that was gonna plume in time. I thought Nafany was gonna get a free one.
Rops has no idea Nafany's here. Oh, pre-aiming the angle a little bit too deep. 2 players were spotted in the underpass. I think Nafany believed he could catch him sleeping. Good heads-up play from Rops, but Shiro's got one top mid. Flashbang a little bit late, and Rops still being incredible. 3 kills in the round so far. Everyone else on the team has lost their fights, and Rops almost catches one player picking up the bomb and bailing out. Shiro would love to find this, but Rops wisely gives up the aggression.
Shiro again with the only kills so far, 4 players in this round. And
look at Exile though.
Well, you can see where Twist died as well. He was trying to push that position at mid while they were trying to play the underpass below him, his teammates. But you're right, this mid's been falling apart over the course of the round, and Exile gets in there now.
Even with Rops' 3 kills, like the 2 frags that players have gotten this round has just completely ruined this map. I don't know how you read this if you're FaZe, if you're Brokey. It's timing.
It's 100% a gamble. He's aware of it. He's trying to play the off angle. This wall does mean he has coverage from both connector and from the apartments, and that means he can continue to look that direction. So a good awareness situation, but you're right. It was more of a guess than a gamble, and Shiro will slide in. AWP up close, sees the gun. Oh, but he legs him from there? Okay, that's just unfortunate RNG for the no-scope. That should have been a kill, but it'll be FaZe Clan with their 3rd round.
Oh, he just missed it. Again, just like pre-aiming, he didn't expect Brokey to be swinging out. Man, FaZe have gotten away with a couple rounds. Well done from Rops. So out of the timeout from FaZe, that was followed immediately with a timeout from players. FaZe's defense has solidified their stance in this half. 2 in a row. That one convincing with 3 players surviving, so they get to build up money, and players are starting to run out of it. Hobbit down to 0, Inters at 250. Shiro and Exile worse for wear as well. Flashbang comes in, Nafany sees the shoulder first. Good kill onto Rops, who is getting aggressive. Ooh, ooh, karrigan jumps into his face, getting ruined.
That was a dirty shot. Players looking to rebound and rebuttal to get their 9th, having lost the last twists. Super concise, but he'll win out against Nafany efficiently nonetheless, so he stays with 100 HP. Brokey, though, way over toward A. Twist needs to get out of here. I don't think he's aware Shiro's at the top and middle, and he's been pretty hot with the AWP, but he looks the wrong side of the boxes. So the save should be successful.
Yeah, great kills at that B bomb site. It's too quick, it's too sudden for FaZe to rotate and try and recover the bomb site, so they're just going to back off and keep these weapons alive. 4 players survive for players, 3 for FaZe. Next round will be another full gun round. That is disgusting, filthy from Exile, who's come into this map with a lot of power. 9-4. They're moving across this map on the T side very well. We haven't seen FaZe, they've had presence in middle and on catwalk, and obviously we've seen a window and ladder room. We haven't seen them really get aggressive and try and punish kind of the mid control with any kind of like a trap setup, any kind of an aggressive push towards top mid. Once we saw them, that underpass play with Brokey and Twist that didn't really have a whole lot of impact. Round 13. Hobbit saw that. Yeah, he saw it. He knows. He's calling it out. He's blind. He's just waiting for his vision to clear so he can handle business. No window smoke. He's got to be careful. Tries to transfer down. Almost gets it, but almost loses his life as well. And now we increase the pressure on B. They know all the manpower is in middle. karrigan's got to hold on to everything. His teammates are falling. He's got a double kill. Make that 3. Finally falls.
That's an incredible effort from karrigan considering the circumstances. Hobbit had a shooting gallery at mid. He was a bit inefficient to find the first kill, but that was...
Look at Rops.
They're going to rotate this back around. Shiro as well, but you're right. Rops is already pushing up. He's going to cut off the bomb. That is the bomb, and it's down with 1 and 10. Now, a lot of time to work with. It's a one-on-one. Oh, excuse me. Rain's still in this, but Hobbit's going to go a long way back across the map, and Rain is in a reasonable position to cover this off as Hobbit gets caught in the cross.
Oh, no. karrigan. This time he stands tall. Triple kill at the B bomb site. What a phenomenal play from karrigan to keep FaZe in that round. Still, money's a bit busted. 2 rounds left in this half, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. But this one right here, 2 AKs, 3 AKs. It's going to be 4 AKs for players in a Tech 9 on Nafany. FaZe have done a decent job withstanding the pressure from players. This half very easily felt like it could have been a blowout with the way that players were shooting and the way they've been moving across the map. And FaZe have a chance to still make this a close half, a close affair. If they can rattle off this round, you roll out the red carpet to a 6-9 half.
Shot from Twists. Heard twice in the head of Shiro, the M4 double dink. Classic. Rain gonna spray inside of the smoke, has to back off the connector position. Twists then tries to redress window, but they have a late smoke for him, so he won't get the opportunity to strike as he thought he might. Rop's holding this close angle with Inters above on the drop. No one to flash Inters in. That has been certainly a storyline we saw with the Na'Vi games on this map, is how many times Simple was flashed in toward A main. Twist going back for it? I was going to say, X-Ray's misleading. He's already outside the hole.
Yeah, they've got a 5-on-4. No reason to stay aggressive there and get picked off by some kind of a boost or creative play in towards window room. Just back off, keep an eye on it so you can call it out to your teammates, and you're also in a position to rotate to both bomb sites relatively quickly in support. Easy kill for Rops as they walk into it, and all the kills now going the way of FaZe, except for Hobbit, who's got a few more things to say. Oh, Nathany actually is able to find one. He's got to realize Rops is still inside the bomb site. Hobbit coming from the other direction as well. Rops is going to be pinned in. He gets aggressive, picks off both.
Oh my.
Good work with the up from Rops, triple kill.
And now FaZe starting to gather some rounds, individual tactics and performances to do with it. As you go back to karrigan, previously at B, this time Rop steps up at the end. Players lucky to have 9 already. I shouldn't say lucky, they've earned it, but fortunate to have 9 already so they can afford some of these losses because they're still in a great position.
What a great timeout from FaZe to take. I wonder if there was something actually said or if it was just kind of like, everyone chill. Everyone chill, we're getting beaten individually. As soon as we step up, it's going to be just fine. And they've won 4 of the last 5 since that timeout was taken. Hobbit's going to be lurking in middle. 16-8 on him, 14 kills on Exile. What little utility he has is spent in mid, trying to apply pressure, trying to take attention away. There is a boost up. He's got to be careful. Twist has a great chance to take him down, but just backs away from the fight. 4 players lined up outside of A to back up this lurk from Hobbit. He's at least taken attention. Rops is going to back off with the AWP and get a new position towards Ticket. Rain aggressive towards top A ramp, and karrigan playing in jungle.
Good shots and exchanges, but Inters with the pistol wins it out. Rain can't collect more than 1 kill. Leaves us 4 aside. Hobbit already up inside of the ladder room as well on Catwalk. It's decent position, but only if the opportunity arises. Meanwhile, back at the ticket booth, Rops will watch the admission of 1 more as Exile drops down. Shiro and Inters, though. My God, Deagles take down karrigan and Rops at range, and they are inside of the A site. Twist's starting to rotate late, and Hobbit can be a huge problem for them now.
Taste of their own medicine. They've had enough good Deagle rounds in these 2 maps that we've seen played. Finally, Players is able to respond and return the favor. Good, easy kill from Shiro. No utility. Actually, excuse me, Brokey did have a flashbang to take away that angle, but now he's left in a 1 versus 3. They all know where he is. Hobbit's going to start shifting as well. Brokey into the bomb site. A little bit of creative movement, but can't land any of the shots, and that's it. Players survive. They get the last round of the half. A late run from FaZe Clan keeps them within striking distance. It's 10-5 in the favor of players who are trying to take us to a 3rd map in this playoff game at ESL Pro League. We'll be right back after the halftime break.
One B rush.
Oh,
This is so obnoxious.
No, I'm gonna have to mute them. I'm gonna have to mute them.
Yeah, steps on B.
Noise B.
Yeah, on B side, I'm pushing it. One towards bench.
Short
Tap
one.
at him.
Dead one. One more side. Side.
I'm pushing. Nice, right,
Cage,
come.
man. Nice. Triple nades. Out.
2-8.
Big nades. He's one.
Yeah, smoke window. No! They're mid.
2 mid. Nice smoke, thank you. Escaped.
Mid box.
Flashing the smoke. Reloading.
Nice, Harry.
Out. Both there. One powers 2.
Maybe Frank.
Jungle.
Nice.
He's a boomer. Come on!
Nice. 1 HP.
I thought it was a nice. Let's go. Harry, please don't scream again.
Nothing AA's, but
50.
Half HP B rush, still apartments. AK-47 acquired.
Nice try.
Jungle, he is all blue.
Ram could be out Tetris. I don't have vision.
Ooh.
Nice, Chad. Good half. Well played. Oh my god. Look at the spare on Harry's face. He can't
Lots
believe
of
what's
pressure here,
happening.
lots of pressure here.
Out 10.
One middle, one triple.
Default.
Yeah, close.
CT.
Oh!
Unlucky.
I got jammed on the wall. My boomer movement, man.
Two mid.
Where?
Two mid.
Cool shotgun. Rush one more.
B. B plant. Backside. Coming left.
Let's go!
Ooh, nice try.
Gotta work harder. It's fight or flight now. Get up now. Go with the move, go for the goal. Lead up the stadium, you know how it's done. Stand up. Go when it takes to fight back. Don't stop until you back out. Give all you got. Show them how to make a miracle. Stand up. Go when it takes to fight back. Don't stop until you back out. Give all you got. Show them how to make it.
Well, players have definitely shown up in the second map, having gone down 11-4 in the first half of Inferno. They lead 10-5, swapping over to the CT side on Mirage. Much better position to be in, and certainly they responded well. Despite 2 rounds in a row at the end of the half for FaZe, the Eagles winning their 10th.
Yeah, I mean, some brilliant shots as well. They were actually at a disadvantage in that round. They just slid into them. So, I mean, that tended to be the strength of that T side for players was just everyone stepping up individually, shooting well. They did move very well as a team as well, find some good impactful lurks and some great clutches from Hobbit. Let's see if karrigan's got another good T half to call in him. Inferno was mind-blowingly excellent from karrigan's calling. If he can do it again here, that would be something special in this series.
Shiro's going to get the corner boost inside of the site, so a little off angle for him to hold with. Nafany already starting off the killing by taking down Rops. And here they go. Enters to bait them in. Do they expect Shiro's position? Rain. He's going to go wide by it, though. Oh, missed shots, but they never get the chance to look back. By the time Twist responded, Shiro calmed things down, and now he elevates them and excites them as he takes down Brokey in the window above. All onto karrigan. Man, oh man, can someone do some damage? Nafany tagged up twice and still not taken down. karrigan gets removed by Hobbit.
Yeah, the nightmare continues. Solid shooting outside of maybe the first initial ones from Shiro as he readjusted his aim, but that's nice. The fake doesn't pan out when Rops goes down. Players is not unnerved by any of the pressure. The Molotov towards Ticket, they're hoping, they're designed to pull a second player away from the B bomb site, but no one had to budge. Shiro and Exile holding onto the B bomb site very efficiently. Good shooting. 11-5. Much like FaZe on Inferno, a pretty dominant first half, and then winning the ensuing pistol is going to put a clock on this half for FaZe. They don't have a whole lot of mistakes to give up. They don't have a slow start in them. They have to get going as soon as the guns come out in the next round. Here we normally see that buy, but no plant. They're just going to save up for the AKs. So unarmored Glocks and a P250 on karrigan. This should be pretty easy for players. Should.
Yep. operative word. Twists underneath with teammates in tow. karrigan will work with him. Rain trying to do battle from the lower side of the middle ramp toward the boost position onto Catwalk. Not a common angle for a fight, but Nafany wins it nonetheless on the FAMAS. Hobbit will slide out as they know the rest are preoccupied, distracted, and the damage being done. He even gets helped out. Does exiled by his teammate in the window. Nafany getting the shot toward top middle. Could be 2 straight rounds with FaZe not getting a kill yet in this half. See if Rops can change that. Quick tap to Nafany. They know where he is now.
What do you think? He's gonna get one?
No.
No? Good call.
Thanks, man.
12-5. 7-round lead from players. But here comes the important round for FaZe. 5 AKs being picked up. They saved everything just for this round. karrigan with smoke flash as well. After this, it's desperation. If FaZe are to drop this round, you're in a really difficult spot. You start getting into that weird place where you want to save because you know you need things to win the rounds, but you just don't have any more to play with. You have to try and grind it out with weaker buys. Molotov being put out. karrigan, I felt like he wanted to pick up the pace through that. It's going to be a pop-out Palace.
Shots out, doubly so. Shiro, though, able to get Rain. He's doubled that. Brokey down. Rops gets only 1. Finally, at least a kill for them, as it's all on to Rops. karrigan removed, and he, with the AK, knows he's in trouble as they slide out, follows up, but Hobbit sees him through, or rather sees his elbow past the edge of the wall and gets him through the edge of it. So, huge lead now, 13-5.
Yeah, players just look like such a different team in this map, and also, I mean, obviously, it helps when you have Shiro obviously getting a triple kill like that. He's up to 19 kills now. Hobbit's at 19 kills. Exile at 16. All the win conditions you have if you're players, all the players that you normally say, these are the guys that need to put up the numbers, the Shiros and the Exiles. They're delivering here on Mirage, and that's why they're making it look easy. 13-5. Deagles and a Tech-9 for FaZe. It's starting to get desperate, and they're starting to have those same looks on their faces that we saw in players in the first map. So both these teams at the moment exchanging blowouts, but Rain's Deagle continues to just be an automatic headshot kill.
Exile doing tremendous work again, trying to actually slide up behind him on the wall, but he was a little bit too far off the mark. Does a phenomenal job, though, with the nade as well to take out Rain. This is incredible that we're getting this sort of series. You know, we've seen it a lot this week, specifically with Navi using head trick before Boomich was here, that they'd blow out the first map and then the second one would be close. This one's not close. This is just a blowout in reverse. And remember, this is a single elimination playoff bracket. So one of these 2 teams is done today, and we're going to go to a map 3 potentially to determine that.
Yeah, and also probably the most important thing is don't forget that Blef flip-flopped on his prediction. He switched over to FaZe after that initial map 1. So
it's his fault.
Yeah, make sure we don't let him ever forget that. 14-5. Huge lead. Players just looking at 2 more to close out this map, and as you said, take us to the 3rd one, the deciding map in an elimination playoff series. Round of 12 here at ESL Pro League. Navi awaiting the winner in the quarterfinals. This side of the bracket is absolutely brutal.
Super, yeah. Like it's just incredible that you've got these 3 teams on it. I'm having all, I shouldn't say all won a big event this year. 2 of them certainly have, FaZe and Navi, and we know players is always in the mix and can take on any of those teams at any given time. Nafany sliding over. He's going to double up again as mid is absolutely obliterated. It's going to be map point shortly at this point, as Hobbits does have a smoke in front of him, has a Brokey staring into it with an AWP, but as they scurry away, that's noise and information that he will use to his advantage. Goes down temporarily as Twists is found. Good response at least by Brokey, but he's in a 1-on-4, 19 HP, and Shiro already has his number.
Yeah, he does. 10 chances to close this one out. What a great map from players. Statement victory.
Yeah, I think this is worse if you're FaZe, right? Especially, as I said, this is a knockout series. If you win the first map in that much of a convincing fashion and then lose the series, that hits harder than the potential comeback that it is for players.
It's an interesting conversation too, because we were starting to just kind of second guess, like why didn't players go elsewhere? Why didn't they go towards an Ancient? Why didn't they go towards a different map that might have been a little bit more beneficial to them? But obviously coming into this with a great game plan and obviously playing great individually on top of everything. karrigan's just got a MAC-10, and Hobbit's gonna double him up before the hit even gets started. This has been a very simplistic T-half just by virtue of the fact that FaZe didn't have all the nades to work with. Hobbit was just going for an ace. He just said, screw it, I'm the gladiator in this round.
Twist doubles up, but that's all he'll do. They slide out. Exile gets him down immediately. What a response by players. They lose the first map 16-6. They come back and take this one 16-5. No question they're in the series now, and FaZe are going to have to dig deep as we will reset for Overpass to decide the entire series.